Everybody, what's going on? It's AS Jess, and I was going to do a couple of chart evaluations before the market opens, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm looking at. So the first thing I'm looking at is SPY. I do like to go on the higher time frames just to see what's going on. And as you can see, we are basically filling this gap that's right here. Okay, so just something to consider. Usually the market will either respect it and we'll get a push up or it'll break. So what I'm looking for is just in case if it breaks, I'm going to look at the next level of structure, which is also a gap fill. And I'm going to put a line at the beginning of the gap and the end of the gap. So this is just in case if we get a bearish push down. As far as a push up, I'm going to just use good old fashioned market structure. And as you can see, we have a couple of hits right here. That's about a 4-point move. If I see that price action lands on top of this, then I'm going to go ahead and look for something a little bit higher. But let's go ahead and just go down to the smaller time frame. And SPY was absolutely beautiful, like beautiful on Friday. I mean, as you can see, we had a really nice structure. There is a head and shoulders, pretty a small one, and you can see where this is our neckline here in the middle. We did get a retest of that neckline. Now, I don't know if that head and shoulders is going to play out, but if you do watch my videos, you will see that it's a measured move. So the distance from head to neckline is typically what we would identify as a TP, and that correlates to what I have identified on the higher time frame. So what I'm looking for today is to see how price reacts to this 410 area. If I do get some rejection, then I'll look for a push up. If it does push up, I'm just going to use previous market structure at the moment, even though I would like for it to come up a little bit higher. But I'm just going to look for a nice small move. So we're looking at maybe about a 3.5-point move. And then if it breaks this to the downside and gives me confirmation that it's going to respect that level, I'm looking for something a little bit more long-term. It'd probably be a swing trade and then throughout the week play it out unless it just melts for whatever reason today. But that's what I'm looking for with SPY. I have Apple marked up, so I am going to share that markup with you guys. I did provide this one for my team. Again, I did provide what to look for on, let me go to a smaller time frame. All right, so with Apple, it's kind of the same thing. We filled this gap. We're at a strong level of support, which is right here. So you need to be very careful. If you see the market dancing around right here, or you have any price action indicating that there is rejection showing, I'll be looking for a retest. Now on this entire move, this area is a 50% fib, which was previously rejected and pushed down. So I'm either looking for, again, respect to this support and a push back up to form a W. And then from there, we'll determine if it's going to break out and continue going up or reject again and give us another push down. If that doesn't happen, I'll be looking for the support area. I'm going to wait for the support area to be respected to indicate that it is creating a lower high and then take it back down, take it down to the 151 area. So again, this is more of a swing setup or maybe may take a day or two to play out, but a lot of trades are at a major level of support and we just want to wait for that price action to confirm what we're going to do. Just because it's at support doesn't mean that it's going to bounce up, even though I would love to see that. It's not about what I want to see. It's about what the market is giving us. Another one, I'm going to look at Pfizer real quick because we have reporting for that. So let's just go to the daily. And again, it's right here at this gap. So if you guys can see, there's a gap in the market. And this is something I do discuss and teach in my course. But as long as this gap is respected, then we'll be looking for another push up. If not, we want to look at some market structure below just to make sure we are prepared. So I am going to just identify this level right here. Okay, you can see where it's respected, 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 respected. So again, depending on how price reacts to this area, which I'm going to put lines instead. All right, put a line at the gap. Again, I'm not looking at market structure. I'm just notating this gap. So let's go down to the smaller time frame. And we have pretty much our own little level of support here. I'm gonna actually no, let me go to a little bit higher up the time frame. I don't like how that's looking yet. Ah, okay. All right, so we can see price is dancing around this area. If I get respect, I'll be looking to take it up. Excuse me. I'll be looking to take this up. If not, and it breaks the support level, then I'll be looking to take it down to 45. Again, these are daily levels. So these are more like levels that I'm wanting it to achieve by the end of the week. If it hits that level prior to the end of the week, great. We'll have to see. But that's what I'm looking for right now with Pfizer. I'm probably going to do an updated analysis on this one. I really like how SPY is looking just because it's at that support level. And I like how Apple's looking as well. These are the two that I have my eye on at the moment. So we'll do a follow up and see what happens. Now, I did do an analysis on Twitter last week, and I just want to do an update. It was all about like just be careful with believing the hype of the news. And as you can see that we did have that news come out in regards to Elon Musk, that as far as a confirmation of the sale of Twitter, but that didn't necessarily mean that the stock was going to immediately go up. And a lot of people assume that. As you can see, the stock actually came right back down. It is forming, it was unable to break this high right here, as you can see, and is attempting to kind of push down. So even though we are in an uptrend, what I'm looking for again is we have another gap, which the market loves gaps. So I'm looking to see how the market is going to react to this. Let me box it just so you can see to this area of support. That is my biggest concern. If we break this 47 area, I'll be looking to take it down to about 44. If not, and we're able to get a push back up, I would at least want it to come back up to the previous high of around 51 to $52. So we'll see what happens. If you want to check out my course, you can check out my free course first, actually. I'll put the link here in the description. And that's going to go over basic charting. So you guys can identify direction of the overall markets, identifying entries and key levels. And then if you are interested in taking your education to the next level, I do have an options course that is going to be coming out very soon to the public. It's not available yet to the public, but at least start getting the prerequisites done and learn the basics so that when you come into our course, once it's public, you'll be ready to start learning what we're teaching and hopefully making some money. Anyway, you guys, if you like what you see, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on so that you can get your updates on my markings, my charting. This way, if you're winning money, let me know. I want to know that if these are helping you or not. Have a good one.